Hello, Vonza Nights. Here we go. All right. Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you find yourself watching this video. Good to see you. Good to have you. My name is Faith Abraham. I am I change it every time, but I think I'm going to stick with Vonza Night Ambassador. I think I like it. I'm going to write it down, so I'll keep saying it over and over again. And that just means I'm rooting for you. That just means I come on every Tuesday, every Thursday morning at 11 a.m. EST USA time to share some insights and wisdom that I have actually acquired from doing business online since 2010. No, that's not true. Even before then, because when I graduated, so I'll say, take it all the way back to 2004, boss lady, and I was designing websites for my clients. Yes, thank you, memory, for making me remember that. That was some good times right there. I was designing websites, business cards, graphics, and flyers for clients so that they can do whatever it is that they wanted to do. So I'm so old in the game that when I would create something for my clients, we didn't have like all these payment processors that we have out now. We definitely didn't have Vonza. We didn't have Stripe. So I would quote them via email. Then they would say yes. Then I'd get a deposit via email with a PayPal link. Then they'd pay. Then I'd create. Then I say it's ready. Then they would email me back. Then I would send them the PayPal. And then I'd release the website. That's how old I am in the game. All right, guys, let's get started. I just want to tell you about something phenomenal that's coming up. You guys should know it is literally 2 weeks away, and it is Creators World. We are having a Vonza Summit, the first Vonza Summit of this year of 2022. And it is exciting. I'm going to show you the flyer so that when you see it, you can know what it is. There you go. Creators World. This is our 3-day virtual summit that's coming up May 3rd through the 5th this year. And literally what we're going to do is we're going to help you to build out your course. We're going to show you step by step. Each is 3 days. And over the course of 3 days, we're going to take you step by step. Every time we meet up, it's going to build and create this beautiful course, profitable course that you are going to have and be able to sell. So we're going to talk about discovering your niche, your unique niche. We're going to talk about creating a course that your audience would love. If you don't have an audience, how to build an audience. And every single session is going to be taught by experts in that area. So we're going to give you the best of the best, creme de la creme, cream of the crop, to teach you how to create a course. This summit is like no summit before. I've been to a lot of summits and a lot of online programs, and one of the things that I know is there's a lot of inspiration, which is good. There's a lot of motivation, which is good, but not a lot of them actually show you how to. And you're definitely going to get that at the summit, as well as the inspo and the motivation to get some stuff done. The cherry on top of all of this is that when you register, and the registration is free, but when you register, you get a chance to win $10,000 in prizes. Yes, I said $10,000 in prizes. So y'all, like literally, As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go register because this is going to be good. And so if you had any questions about creating an online course, if you had any doubts about creating an online course, if you weren't sure if creating an online course was something that fit inside of your genre and what it is that you do, then this summit is going to be spot on for you and you're going to love it. Okay, so go to vonza.com/summit. I'm gonna see if I can type that right here in the comments. There it is, and then I'm gonna pin it once it goes through. Yep, there it is. All right, so go there and pinned. There it is. Go there and register today. It's absolutely free. It's in 2 weeks. And when you register, make sure you put it on your calendar so that way you don't forget, because you don't want to miss this and you want everything that is going to come about through the summit. Okay, so today we are talking about making money as a creator. And here's what I really want you guys to know. And if you're going to register, let me know in the comments. Write it in the comments, registered. Write in the comments, done. Write it, let me know, profess your winnings ahead of time. I'd love to see it. But today we're going to talk about making money as a creator. Making money as a creator. Making money as a creator. A lot of times I am a coach and I help people start their coaching, counseling businesses predominantly. Then I also am a master strategist. Like, it just comes out of me so freely. And I literally have to tell myself, zip it. You cannot overwhelm your clients. And I'm like, yes, that's true. Be quiet. But I share that to say that one of the things that coaches, counselors, even realtors, attorneys, like, it doesn't matter, the whole gamut of people online can learn and understand is that in this day and age of social media, you can literally make money as a creator. And while you're making money as a creator, the content that you're creating is actually helping you to build your brand. Not only that, it's helping you to build your business. So literally, it would look like this. I'm a visual person, so I'm going to show you. So to look like this. Your business. I literally tell my clients, you want to use your content as a means and a method to building your business, building your brand, establishing your expertise, and then also it's a method of multiple streams of income. Come on, see? Here we go. This is how you're making money as a creator, right? So it doesn't matter what your genre is. It doesn't matter what your business is. You can literally create content that involves your business and that can grow your business over time. And you can create a stream of income from your content. And don't sit here and lie to yourself or think, well, I don't know, I'm not that energetic and I'm not that charismatic. You don't even have to show your face. There are literally accounts on Instagram, on TikTok, that I call it spackle, but I guess the appropriate is like drywall mix. The guy, like, millions of followers, millions of views, and the guy is just doing drywall. Like, he'll put Skittles or candy in it, or he'll put color in it. People in the comment section will say, hey, can you do this? Can you mix this? Can you mix Oreos? Can you mix, like, just the most random weird things? And then he goes and he does it, and it just garners all these views. Well, guess what? Those views convert into income. It converts into income, okay? So don't tell me that your business doesn't have the opportunity to create. It does. If he can use drywall to make money and to soar on TikTok, then you can too, all right? So here's the diagram I got going for us. This is your business, okay? And let's say in your business, this is how you have it broken down. You have it broken down to content. This is a good one. You have it broken into sessions, like when you have one-on-one sessions with your customers or your clients. You have another one where you have a group, maybe a group program or group coaching or group sessions or whatever. So we'll say group sessions. Maybe I should have used my colored markers for this. Y'all know I got colored markers, right? I'm a Sharpie head. I love markers. So you can see that, right? Okay. Then, okay, good. You guys are seeing it. Thank you. Your business, you got group sessions, you got content, you got sessions, okay? You got, so session slash, you can say like coaching, right? Then you have affiliates, because affiliates, okay? Because for those of you who know, if you don't know, you're about to know, you can become an affiliate of Vonza, and when people use your affiliate link with Vonza, you make money, right? So let's just make a simple thing. This is your business, right? Now here we're going to focus on the content. That looks so good. Whoa, there you go. The content. Now, let's say you are a coach. So you make content about coaching. Because you are a unique individual, you are a mom. So you make maybe a little bit of content about, you know, I was going to say momhood, but it's really motherhood, but whatever. Coaching, momhood, right? Let's say you are a matcha fanatic and you make a little bit of content about matcha, okay? But your primary content is coaching, because that's your business. And that's how you want people to see you, and you want to establish yourself as an expert in that. So that's what you do. But then you also have these two, and I actually recommend three. I'm giving y'all some strategy here you didn't even ask for, but you about to get it. So don't say I don't have your back, because I do, love. Motherhood, matcha, and let's say, you know, you live in a cold state, like a state that's really cold. So you talk about the coldness, whether you love it, you like it, you hate it, whatever, right? You talk about coldness. So this is what I call a content stool. 2, 3. So the main one is the coaching. This is momhood. This is matcha. And this is the coldness. This is a strong content strategy. Okay, strong content strategy. This is the main thing, and these are your support. These are the co-stars. All right, now when you're making this content, you're creating this content, and what's happening right now, this is not a guarantee it's going to last forever, but I'm telling you right now, IG is paying for reels. Facebook is paying for reels. Okay, it sounds like I'm saying for reels, but I'm saying reels. You know, the videos? Okay. Of course, you know that right now YouTube is promoting shorts. And shorts can literally, I've seen people create accounts on YouTube, and 100%, the only thing that's on there are reels or shorts. That's what YouTube calls them, but it's all the same thing. It's shorts, okay? That's 100% what's on there. It's not long form videos, which usually is what you find on YouTube. It's shorts. So eventually you get enough views, you get enough watch time, you sign up for their monetization, you can get paid on YouTube. Also, you have TikTok. And TikTok, you 10,000 followers, and I'm trying to remember the their markers, but it's like 10,000 followers and something, and then you can get paid for your content on TikTok. Guys, guys, do you know back in the day, this leg did not exist? It did not exist. Now people are literally making whole entire livings supporting themselves and their families just off of content. And no matter what business you're in, I did coaching, but no matter what business you're in, even if you're in a relatively very niche niche, there's still stuff about you that speaks to a wide pool of people. And when you create content for a wide pool of people, that'll draw them in. They like your personality, they like your aesthetic, they like whatever it is that you're showing. They like to just know that they're not the only person in the world that loves matcha, or whatever it is, coffee, tea, yada, yada, yada. And guess what happens? You get a whole bunch of people that come in and start following you and start seeing your content. And from that pool of people, that wide pool of people, you'll get a few people who actually are like, oh, this person is an expert in this. That's something that I really want. Oh, I'm going to follow them for the matcha content, but I'm also going to follow them for the expertise. Because remember, in business, it's all about eyes. How many people can you get to come check you out? How many people can you get to come visit your page, come visit your page, come visit your page? And after a while, sometimes you'll be looking at a video and you'll go in the comments, and I love when I see stuff like this, like, oh my God, that is so funny. You got an instant follow. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. So your content can be quite diverse, yet your main thing is your main thing. It's your business. And now you're generating income for your business, right? For yourself. But then you're also promoting your business, establishing your expertise, building a brand, and growing your community. Huzzah! Come on, y'all. That's some good stuff right there. I always look at, it always flips over, so I'm always doing it on the wrong side. That is some good stuff. So here's the thing, and this is the mindset, right? You're creating content because you want to grow your business, but also realize that the content can actually help you generate more income. And while it's helping you generate more income, it's also doing an array of other things for you, right? Now, here's the kicker. And this is how this ties into the Vonza Summit. As you're creating this content and you're starting to get engagement, you're engaging with the people, they leave comments, you respond back, y'all are talking, they're like, oh, I love matcha, or oh, I love the cold, I like to go out and walk in the snow barefoot, whatever, or whatever y'all's conversation is. Sometimes you'll get people who will ask you questions in the comments. Let's say you post something about coaching and they're like, oh, could you elaborate on that? Or that doesn't make sense to me. I've always been taught otherwise, and then you can create another video that discusses, whatever they had a question about. Now, as you're doing that and you're getting a lot of views, you take the data that your content is giving to you, and then you can see, oh, people really feel like this is interesting, or oh, I can tell that people are really stuck about this particular topic or conversation. Bam. Now you can say, hey guys, if I created a mini course, or if I did a workshop, or if I did this or that, would you attend? Would you be interested? Would you want me to really break this down for you? And you get people who are going to respond, and they're going to say, yes, that makes sense. And when you do the workshop, are you going to talk about this? Or are you going to talk about that? And you're like, oh yeah, I can cover that. No problem. This and that. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Do you see what's happening? You're literally getting the content, the topic, the source of your course. That's exciting. Hello. Hey, y'all. I see y'all in the comments. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. That's exciting. Guys, that's it. That is it. And all of this is just coming from content. How do you fill up your sessions? Content. It's one way. How do you grow, especially if you're a business coach, you help people with their business? You show them and you give them the tools and platforms and stuff that they have no idea, they don't know anything about. Like Vonza, as great and as big as Vonza is, there's still people who've never heard of Vonza. And you can be an affiliate and you earn income. And then that also establishes you, oh yeah, she's the one that put me on to Vonza. She's the one that told me about that platform and this platform and this tool and that tool. She knows what she's talking about. She's good. She's really good. Now you got word of mouth working for your business, right? That's how you fill up the group sessions. That's how you fill up the events. And that's how you feel like whatever it is that you want to do, that is it. Because one of the things that you got to know is social media is here to stay. You just gotta work it. Social media works, but you gotta work it. Social media works, but you gotta work it. And it's okay. To my introverts, I know you guys have probably checked out on me a little bit, because when you think of content, you're thinking of you have to show your face and you have to talk in front of a screen and look perfect and do all these things and memorize stuff, and you really don't want people to really talk to you anyway. If it wasn't for the fact that you didn't want to live in your house all alone all the time, you would never leave. I get it. However, nevertheless, my darling, what you can do is you can create faceless content. Faceless content. I follow a number of creators on TikTok who I really don't know their face. I know their content, but I don't know their face. Like if I saw them somewhere, I would never know. But there's some creators that I follow. If I saw them at the mall or Nordstrom or something, I would know their face, and I say, hey, I follow you on TikTok. I follow you on Instagram. I know you, right? It's some really cool stuff. I remember when we went to the Bahamas last year, 2021, for a speaking engagement I had at the hotel. I was like walking out to my car, and someone called my name, and I was like, hey. And she was like, hey, I follow you on Facebook. I was like, you do? She was like, yeah. So I went to my Facebook, and she was like, oh my God, yes. So we snap pictures and everything, or just talking and stuff like that. It's really cool. But I'm a creator that shows my face, so that's why people know me. But there's some people who do content, all you see is their hands, all you see is their house, all you see is their workspace, all you see is the things they create, so you would never know them from a can of paint. So you can be a face creator or a faceless creator. Just create. Create, create, create. As an entrepreneur in 2022, we have the opportunity to literally go from obscurity to prominent overnight just by content. And I already showed you all the ways that it's going to benefit you. And of course, for Vonza Summit coming up, you can look at your content and really see the content, the subject matter, the things that people really come to your page for and what they like. You can literally, as soon as this is over, go into your stories post a picture and run a poll and say, what do you follow me for? What piece of content do you like the most that I post? And people can respond back to you, and you'll get data like that. Back in the day, you would have to pay for that. Back in the day, you would have to pay for that. And now you can literally get on a free app and have an analysis run, and you can find out exactly why people follow you, the content that they like from you, and then from that now gives you a wherewithal to use when we go into the Vonza Summit and you create your course. Guys, it's easier than you think. It's easier than you think. And that's why I say I'm a Vonza 9 ambassador. I got your back. Just make sure you tune in, make sure you register, and it's going to be good. So I'm going to lift this up. If you have any questions, put it in the comments, because we are finishing out right now. Put it in the comments. I'm going to show this so that you can take a screenshot so that you can always refer back to it if you like. Okay, take a screenshot so you can refer back to it. And then just know that you can make money, use your content to build that bridge, to build your community, to build brand awareness for yourself, to promote what you have, establish your expertise, and make money, generate income for your business and the biz. Because the more money you have, the more you can do. And you don't even have to use ads. That's a different video for a different day. Okay, so let me check the comments. Okay, this is great. Hey, awesome. I don't see any questions, but as we end, if you come up with any or any pop into your head about what was shared, go ahead and put it in the comments, and then I will come back and respond to you, or we'll just create another video for you in reference to the question, because it may be a question that a lot of people have. So that'll be awesome. Nevertheless, guys, this is Faith Abraham. Been a pleasure being with you this morning, and I will see you same place, same time on Thursday. Bye.